We will harmonize port charges to align the charges with the charges in competing regional ports, particularly Togo. We will reduce the cost of transportation by promoting and supporting electric vehicles for public transportation.
Finally, NPP at me a launch of a manifesto for 2024 general election. Nemo some of the Ayadoso point. Aha, and the Ebedjum, ya church near a course, and as a policy, Sam, NPP are buying any Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia or more day by Yamia Duman. Say, in case Ghana for Trabamano, Manibayoman Pena, and your money is Shayam, or Baye Ediama Ghana. Aha, I Tuntum TV, soon subscribe to YouTube channel, no all the social media platforms, baby. Tuntum TV, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, baby. Tuntum TV, turn on the notification button so at the Maya now. Momo de abo adwen kire egu e comment section ase man push ma from no omoye bi so enhwe sanso so e na media asida e koma ma boafo a mo so masene asida PSM e koma achimkwa cosmetics you obi wuntime bi bomodi ase obenya achimkwa cosmetics nyume pay bi na wo de siesie na obibia akoso kama e de ama sanso so na Royal Heart Home Health Care eso ye chipa yi e wo e dwumedi imu menka na menyi hwan emfiri mu odefo grills and restaurant menyomwa na mamme ebusia bomadiam so minimum bedi ensa so mo numbers na etwegu e screen ase no nyom di ensa so na bibia enkonkan enfamo. Now let's move straight to the story. Mwina bakaya ye wo manhwa na NPP aban no omode letter bi ba bonten dated 5th August on bonten say yam yaduma on the 18th of August ye Andra Kwasia day omo manifesto launch na ebe hyeso ewo Ghana Secondary Technical School GSTS here no ewo Takra the Western Region na Endra no tisia de omotimi ede manifesto launch program na akohyehyɛ so a Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia and NPP aban no omo de omani suade hunu ne mo policies a yame ya dona sa Ghana for to aba mo a number 3 benjwe mo am omo be ye de abo man mo man so de etimi akonanim na eno na Endra omo de ko share so enseme esu ase de bebre na ba before am ye bedwudwa ensem ne mu no many can share atmosphere ene sene no ho no mo aya amanfo apa so mo ba betie senya manifesto no ebesi akom ye hwe atmosphere ne mbra ne ye dwudwa ensem ne mu ma mo. So that was the atmosphere. Moko share say nipa ji bumje trade ko pie mo hono mo am na ya homka pan ye ministers MPs in fact DCEs MCEs jeze obia NPP mpedifo ne de Nana Adodan Kwakufu ado Ghana man pani onso de ne nonyam ekota dwumedie na chi am enya asem keto akra na no ana Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia ekogina simpie ni apasom ya ne de policies bebre na ana ode to dwo kasafa infrastructures home taxes so na cost of living and other topics or discuss check Ghana for them nom e bo one by one na show policies under infrastructure and taxes and under cost of living afei ya wan kasa mo compare na nsa mangasa mo da toto ma brabo ya hwe se so nya okay obetimi aye anase otimi so let's start the ball rolling. Okasa for infrastructure o chebo asanyam ya dom na sa na ban ebe abanwam am ya de be boa ahye ama akwanya asese eni nkronkro a omunya akwan papa enya no anasa cars entimi amfa so no amboa ma omso modwumadi enkwan mo so oba sa akwan ni nya no be make sure na so shega na fo na abose obeboa ahye sa akwan no ma ye ni nyina depu ye fro no ma for how bia ebo chema akwan de asa se omo ye nemom no NPP abande se ahye Fourth Republic mu am omo ne abanya e ba infrastructure sa omatimi abom modern pa yesi any other government omo ba abe enwa so.
True to our philosophy, I believe the private sector has the capacity to provide jobs and create wealth for society. My administration will therefore incentivize and empower the private sector to do more in complementing government in the provision and management of many infrastructures and other public services. This can reduce government expenditure, increase efficiency and accountability, create competition, and improve maintenance. Yes, we have built more roads than any other government in the Fourth Republic, but we still have a lot to do. In the last 8 years, we have been deliberate in empowering Ghanaian contractors to undertake many major infrastructural projects that would otherwise have gone to foreign contractors. My policies will encourage the private sector to take greater responsibility in the provision and management of critical infrastructures, including building hostels, housing, and schools for government to rent or lease to own. The demand for roads construction is massive, and this has historically placed a huge burden on the budget. I will make it more attractive for the private sector to also finance construction, management, and maintenance of roads through PPP concessions.
Na answa Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia enso kasa fa taxes anasa yetro hom o cheche akwan ya befa so sisi na ba ne ba bandwe mu am ekon befa so o mo ba gige tax no ana o chem se so bam tax ahodo woso ina siti na oba o be make sure say ina be flat just e be ko fam kra e dia ma adwumayefo anasa o mo am o mo kra enyoma fi abrochi e be pie wo o mangana no se ene won so so am udi djuma na sa wo ton ade organ say taxes no obe make sure say ni na ebe ye pem anso anso so chemu sem omo a omo tonton ade na say taxes ade dam enkrofo nyuma so no na say wo hwe na say wuntimi ntwe san say e wo so ni ntino obema mo amnesty na amnesty ne che say obema make sure say obema mo time bi am wankasa no ebribem na say mu ye sika mai dem mu di atuam sanse boy na Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia editu edwa na sanso chem say digitalization ne dia ya de na koma so pan ye nti obam say na wo ho no mo say gian refo pie so putuprum am say adan ya ma beje utazo so ni na no obe digitalize ni na say de be ya wankasa otu fie kurampo na wo fa wo phone na say wotua bibi edema aban na pa wo ye penalty se kunkuro edemti no o se obe make sure so oba gian refo so na omo ne Ghana fo di no nyonyo ba na tax gie mu na o so oba be hwe ama sa gie ma nyina no watimi ayi afiri ho no ma be boa ama mo so mo konye ba atimi aboa ama bibia ato.
To increase government tax revenue, we have to reform and refocus the Ghana Revenue Authority towards broadening the tax base. Many individuals, businesses find our tax system cumbersome and confusing. The next MPP government will introduce a very simple, citizen-friendly and business-friendly flat tax system. A flat tax system. And a flat tax will be of a percentage of income for individuals and businesses with appropriate exemption thresholds set to protect the poor. With the new tax regime, the tax return should be able to be completed in minutes. We will also simplify our complicated corporate tax system and VAT regime. To start the new tax system on a clean slate, my government will provide a tax amnesty, that is a complete exemption from the payment of taxes and the waiving of associated interest and penalties up to a certain year to individuals and businesses for failures to file taxes in previous years, so that everyone will start afresh on a clean slate. Our ultimate goal, ladies and gentlemen, is to move Ghana to a lower tax regime with broader coverage to stimulate greater economic activity and generate more revenue to the state. For this to succeed, tax digitalization will be implemented across all aspects of the tax administration. Everyone will be required to file tax, a very simple tax return, electronically through their mobile phone or a computer. There will be no manual or paper filing of taxes anymore. Faceless assessments will provide transparency and accountability. There will be no need under this new tax regime. There will be no need for GRA to send officers to sit in shops, to close shops. E-invoicing as being implemented by GRA will also be extended.
Now, still under tax, Asamba Kaya, a generating heat palm of Benetium, oh, same. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia or Bana so Timia, a bit me up Wapayim, Amasika, Sam, 8 major or man, Renaissance. Also, so about making sure say port duties are Ghana for your tria, and about make sure say, and need Togo, and I said, Lumi, for more tax, at me a pa. Just say, a bois pie out, or Chema so called Togo, and I said, Lumi, among crop on them. I don't want taxes in the Fembo.
We will harmonize port charges to align the charges align with the charges in competing regional ports, particularly Togo. Duties in our ports will not be higher than the duties in Lomé, Togo.
Another topic, Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia discussing here, cost of living. No, Chileman, or money wires to pay into a bam. We make sure say, and you might always see now, or say, who, I'm also on ahin hound. And you know, also make sure say, in Niani, any or minimum, we make sure say, or buy in Niani bet me a car or minimum. Ya, or say, stabilize food security. In Niani and walk train, or make sure say, be a bit and also branding, say that be ya. In Niani, be buya so, oh, baby. Now, or some so a driver for a the manifesto reading. No, Chilma or same. Or Baba making sure said transportation fares, since Ghana a driver for Moji and or Baba make sure said operation chansom na ba kon ka krampona eye Ghana for them so Baba make sure said or best support omo electric cars no or best support omo electric cars say dey be boa fuel ni ntoye mu ni ade no ni na akofem because.
Ladies and gentlemen, I come to the cost of living, reducing the cost of living. Another major priority of my government will be to reduce the cost of living. The world is facing what is commonly referred to as the global cost of living crisis. Even though the inflation has dropped by half this year, prices remain high. I want a Ghana where we can attain food security through the application of technology and irrigation to commercial large-scale farming. We will also promote the use of agricultural lime to reduce the acidity of our soils, enhance soil fertility, and get more yield from the application of fertilizers. Ghana has an abundance of limestone to do this. I will prioritize the construction of the Pualugu Dam by using the private sector financing to crowd in grant financing. Ladies and gentlemen, we will also ensure food security by stabilizing the prices of foods produced locally through financing and guarantees from the Development Bank Ghana and the Ghana Incentive-Based Risk-Sharing System for Agricultural Lending, also known as GESL. This will mainly involve upscaling the production of staple foods, investing in the preservation of staple foods, meat, poultry, and fish products, and establishing agricultural enclaves which will have irrigation, processing, and storage facilities in each region for crops or grains in which the regions have a comparative advantage. We will reduce the cost of transportation by promoting and supporting electric vehicles for public transportation. By the grace of God, I hope the first 100 buses that we will be introducing for public transportation will hopefully, inshallah, arrive before the end of December this year.
So this is what Dr. Alhaji Mahmood Bawumia can video ni dey bebree and as a manifesto no dey endorse, but these are the relevant points now. Ya the emam na mo ankasa mo ngina so na mo ankasa mo fancy so 2024 general election we o trauma NPP aban anasa wo twa nim sem NDC force of the manifesto beba na kwasa wa company me no hu bebi am auto waba no e de ekọ na mind you say ya me adoma on the 24th of August NDC amayoko no so omo bedam manifesto no e de achaga na form ma yeso ye ho policy sam omo ne betu edwa na wankasa so watibi na wote a o de enyem na be che say to abama o semesi na so benti na mom no omo so manifesto no e na be che bebi am auto waba na akọ omo se ba omo be host no e we central region mi che a finfini mantem e ho e no be host e ye manifesto launch no ye shenim say NDC amayoko so dem de beba na afa ya company ya contrast ya subtract ya add na ya multiply na ehu dia woto waba no e de ama no aha tuntum TV hu subscribe on all the social media platforms so efa mayen share ma fofo no bo adwen egu ye comment section ase emfa emayen aboafo ne de Atinkwa Cosmetics or the Foam Girls and Restaurants and so Royal Heart Home Health Care on numbers in the egu ase bo mo dey so be from no mo di in South so di ne de aso ne de share kwaku yopo